Soaring ocean, a calm, sandy beach right in the heart of the city, incredible viewpoints, and some of the best food in the world. That is the experience of staying in this vibrant town on the breathtaking Basque Coast. Let us introduce you to your new dream destination and one of our guests' all-time favorites.
Hi, I'm Petra from JayWay Travel, and this is San Sebastian.
San Sebastian's history and identity are deeply tied to the ocean. No wonder, it sits right on the coast at the mouth of the Urgull River. It was originally a fishing town, nestled at the foot of Mount Urgull, strategically located near France along the Santiago de Compostela pilgrimage route. Before tourism became the city's main industry, it was maritime trade, cod fishing, and whaling that defined the culture of Donostia. Today, you only have to step into the town's port to imagine what the past must have been like. And before you board a boat yourself, explore the Maritime Museum to understand the ocean's vital role in local life. Of note is also the historical exhibition on the same topic in the nearby aquarium, which will undoubtedly leave you feeling truly connected to the surrounding sea. But, of course, nothing beats a hands-on experience, which is why we encourage our JayWay guests to enjoy a scenic and informative sunset boat cruise. But more on that later. Let's stay with San Sebastian's identity a little longer. You may have noticed that the city has a pretty long name, Donostia San Sebastian. That's because when you visit, you'll find yourself in the Basque country. The Basque people have their own language, Basque or Euskera. So, while you'll get by with Spanish or honestly even English, a simple eskerrik asko, meaning thank you, will go a long way with locals and show your respect for their culture. So, both names refer to Saint Sebastian. Donostia is Basque, while San Sebastian is Spanish. We'll be using both names interchangeably in this video. To learn more about the Basque country, visit the San Telmo Museum in Donostia's Old Town. Housed in a 16th century Dominican convent, it's entirely devoted to Basque culture and history. We love the Basque country, from Bilbao to Biarritz in France, and we've got a dedicated video about this fascinating region coming soon. So, subscribe so you don't miss it. As we mentioned, the city sits at the foot of Mount Urgull, a green hill that is absolutely worth the climb. It once protected the town from sea attacks and is crowned by a fortress and the Jesus statue of the Sacred Heart Monument. The hill offers the perfect escape into nature for a shady stroll among trees and offers some of the best views in the city, especially during San Sebastian's iconic sunsets. Don't also miss the charming British cemetery and the remains of old fortifications. Until the mid-19th century, San Sebastian was mostly confined within its city walls, occupying the area that is today's Old Town. One of the former city gates still stands near the port as a reminder of that era. But the event that truly changed San Sebastian forever was the Siege of 1813. After liberating the city from Napoleonic forces, British and Portuguese troops looted, ransacked, tortured, and murdered, ultimately burning almost all of San Sebastian to the ground. Thus began a complete reconstruction of the city. In 1817, the Constitution Square and its Old Town Hall were built. Here, they used to host bullfights, and its balconies, still numbered today, served as boxes for spectators. One of San Sebastian's most unique features is its sandy beach right in the city center. Actually, it has more than one, but we'll get there. This proximity to the ocean has, once again, become especially significant in the late 18th century, when sea bathing gained popularity across Europe. It was this belief that seawater could cure illnesses that brought the Spanish royal family to San Sebastian. You can test seawater's rejuvenating power for yourself today at La Perla Spa, located right on La Concha Beach. Treat yourself to a few hours of deep relaxation with stunning ocean views. But back to the royals. Being the influencers of their time, their presence brought prestige, publicity, and eventually tourism to the growing city. So in 1863, when the city finally received permission to demolish the last of its medieval walls, a lively debate unfolded among the locals. Should San Sebastian focus on industry or tourism? Well, the city's current layout answers that question. Tree-lined avenues, lush green spaces, and neoclassical Parisian architecture, all built to attract visitors. And we at JayWay wholeheartedly applaud their efforts. In 1885, Queen Maria Cristina officially moved the summer royal court from Madrid to San Sebastian. She commissioned the English-style Miramar Palace, which still overlooks the sea today, surrounded by gardens and open to the public. The city has officially entered the Belle Époque. Many parks were added during this period, including the charming Gipuzkoa Square, filled with unique flowers and landmarks. While you're there, lift your gaze up at the Provincial Council building and spot busts of famous explorers and seafarers. Second from the left is Juan Sebastian Elcano, the first man to circumnavigate the Earth. He was born in nearby Getaria, a great day trip destination, especially on a guided tour, an easy addition to your JayWay itinerary. Just keep watching this video for details and more day trip suggestions. Another striking landmark built to attract visitors was the Grand Casino, an unmissable sight reminiscent of the gambling houses of the French and Italian Rivieras. Today it houses the City Hall. Take a break in Alder di Eder Park out front, sit under the tamarisk trees, and listen to the waves. Take note of the elegant white railings along the Concha Promenade, added in the early 20th century. They're one of San Sebastian's iconic symbols and the perfect frame for your photos. San Sebastian became the summer getaway for European high society around the turn of the 20th century. The Grand Maria Cristina Hotel hosted Belle Époque aristocrats who frequented the nearby Victoria Eugenia Theater, home to the first Cinema al Dia, or San Sebastian International Film Festival in 1953. The Parisian influence is especially clear on the Maria Cristina Bridge, directly inspired by Paris's Pont Alexandre III. You can find traces of the Belle Époque grandeur all over the city, but none are more delightful than the wooden carriages of the 1912 Igeldo funicular. Ride one of Spain's oldest and best preserved funiculars to the top of Monte Igeldo and visit its quirky amusement park. Perfect for travelers with kids, the park mixes historic rides with modern attractions. Climb the viewing tower for sweeping views of the Basque Coast, or just relax with a glass of vermouth on the hotel terrace. Around the same time, at the turn of the century, the city expanded across the Urumea River into what is now the Gros neighborhood. Between the striking Cursa Palace, the contemporary main venue of the International Film Festival, and Mount Ulia, Gros has become one of San Sebastian's trendiest areas. It's not only packed with great restaurants, bars, and shopping, it's also a hotspot for surfers who flock to the Zuriola beach and its waves. You can try taming the ocean yourself, or just enjoy the view of surfers bobbing in the water. Then, take a walk along the beach all the way to the Dove of Peace sculpture, one of the many iconic artworks scattered around the city. Art is everywhere in San Sebastian, especially its many open-air sculptures. The most famous is undoubtedly the Wind Cone, 3 massive abstract steel sculptures located where the town meets the ocean. Waves crash against the rusted forms, creating a powerful and almost otherworldly atmosphere. The artist, Eduardo Chillida, was a Donostia native. You will find more of his work along the promenade, in the San Telmo Museum, or you can take a trip to the Chillida Leco Sculpture Park on the city's outskirts. If you enjoy contemporary art, check out the Tabacalera, a former tobacco factory turned cultural center that also offers wonderful views of the city. Now let's talk about food, because San Sebastian is one of the best and most renowned culinary destinations in the world. Rightfully crowned as the best place to eat in the world, it boasts the world's highest concentration of Michelin-starred restaurants. But the locals' passion for food runs deeper than fine dining. In 2011, San Sebastian opened the Basque Culinary Center, a pioneering institution combining education and innovation in the field of gastronomy. Basque people take great pride in their ingredients, from seasonal vegetables to freshly caught fish. To see where their Michelin chefs get their stuff, visit the city's vibrant markets like San Martín and La Brecha. Look for the Eusko label, which certifies numerous locally made products. They make fantastic souvenirs or gifts. And now, let's look at one of the most iconic Basque culinary traditions, Pintxos. Originally, Pintxos were simple snacks, usually a piece of bread topped with something delicious and held together with a toothpick. Today, they've evolved into miniature works of culinary art, in line with Donostia's passion for gastronomy. Traditionally, you'd grab Pintxos from the bar and pay based on the number of toothpicks left on your plate. But these days, due to the popularity and volume of visitors, many spots take orders instead. You'll typically choose between cold Pintxos, presented in mouth-watering displays on the counter, or warm Pintxos, made upon request. In this video maker's humble opinion, and after extensive sampling, the freshly made warm Pintxos are the real stars. But hey, explore and find your favorites. Pintxos are usually eaten either before lunch or around dinner time, standing up with a drink in your hand, soaking in the bar's lively atmosphere. For the full local experience, enjoy an evening of bar hopping, also called chiquiteo. Each place has its specialties, signature Pintxos that they make better than anyone else. And while you could do the research yourself, we recommend taking a private Pintxos tour. It is a great way to enjoy the flavors without the stress of choice and ensures a night you'll remember for years. We'd also be remiss not to mention the viral sensation, Basque Cheesecake. Burnt on the outside, light and creamy on the inside, this crustless wonder is best enjoyed in the place where it originated, the La Viña Pintxo Bar. Another unforgettable experience? A visit to a gastronomic society. Basque gastronomic societies are basically members-only social clubs that revolve around communal kitchens. Locals gather to cook, eat, sing, and enjoy time together. Since these spaces, halfway between a home and a restaurant, are invitation only, a visitor's best shot is an authentic private tour. And we at JayWay know just the one. We're excited to book our guests on an unforgettable boutique experience in the nearby Hondarribia for a traditional homemade dinner, shared stories, and a taste of this unique Basque tradition. And somehow, that's still not all for unmissable food-based experiences in San Sebastian. Dotting the landscape around the city, surrounded by apple orchards, are rustic farmhouses turned sagardotegi, cider houses. Cider was once a staple of daily life, even helping cod fishermen stave off scurvy on long sea journeys. Today, a visit to a cider house is a must. Take a guided tour, learn the cider making process, and pour your own cider straight from the barrel. A fun experience in and of itself, as the cider needs to be aerated to give the traditionally still drink some bubbles. Then, enjoy unlimited cider accompanied by an indulgent multiple-course meal featuring cider house classics such as codfish omelet, juicy steak, and local cheese with walnuts and quince jelly. Yet another delicious highlight of your trip. And if we're talking about iconic Basque drinks, we have to mention txakoli, a dry, acidic, slightly sparkling wine poured from a height which pairs perfectly with Pintxos. To see where the grapes are grown, leave the city once more for a guided tour of Donostia's surroundings. What awaits is a visit to Zarautz, a scenic seaside vacation destination, Getaria, the birthplace of the already mentioned explorer Elcano, and Zumaia, where the rugged cliffs offer some of the Basque Coast's most dramatic views. It is almost impossible to try to fit all of San Sebastian into a single video, but we tried. So as the sun sets on this journey, we'll leave you with, fittingly, the best sunset experience in the city. Many spots offer great views, but nothing beats boarding a speedboat from the port for a stunning sunset cruise. You'll get to see more of the Basque Coast and reach nearby Pasaia and its commercial port. Then, you'll return to San Sebastian as the sky turns brilliant shades of red and gold and toast with a glass of bubbly in hand. So, what do you think? Did we catch your attention and are you excited to visit San Sebastian now? Let us know in the comments. At JayWay Travel, our team of local experts can't wait to plan a custom itinerary just for you. At Bilbao, another unique Basque city, and see the iconic Guggenheim Museum. Or explore other Spanish gems like Madrid or Barcelona, both of which we've already covered in their own informative videos. Browse our sample itineraries through the link in the video's description or visit JayWayTravel.com and chat with our team about planning the vacation of a lifetime for you. Our guests describe the JayWay experience as seamless and hassle-free. But don't take our word for it.
This is, I think, our 7th JayWay trip.
One of the greatest assets, at least in our experience, is just the way JayWay listens.
Your thoughts and your dreams become their agenda.
I just love working with JayWay's people on the ground, how they make it so easy for us.
It's more than a business, it's like a personal connection.
It was above and beyond, I think, even our expectations.
Read their reviews yourself. We hope to see you in San Sebastian soon.
I sincerely hope you enjoyed today's video. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you next time.